Hello, and this is my review for Prometheus. Now, this film I've actually watched in 3D. I'm actually going to go and watch it in 2D in the next couple of days, and I will leave a review about that to see if there's any massive difference. But this is possibly one of the most beautiful science fiction films I've ever seen, actually. Right from the start, it is just mind-blowing. You know, you have a kind of feeling of what the perfect science fiction film might be like, if you're a real big fan of science fiction, and you kind of think, oh yeah, no, this is a great film, this is a great film, blah blah. And actually, this actually really does feel like, for me, like this is really what the ultimate best science fiction film would be like. It is mind-blowing, really stunning actually, right from the start to right to the end. Very good. A brief synopsis of the film is this is the precursor to the Alien and Aliens films, which obviously are huge films. So many ways it doesn't need to be that. And really the little remarks it makes towards that aren't really that needed, and it stands up on its own. You wouldn't need to have seen previous ones to get the whole hit from this. Now, as I've already said, I actually watched this in 3D. Now, 3D films do make me feel a bit strange sometimes. They hurt my eyes like they do a lot of people, and I find them quite hard to watch. This was very much like that. It really strained my eyes actually, because there's so much happening dynamically, whilst the 3D is happening, and lots of stuff in the peripheral is actually 3D and moving around as well, when it's in this full life state thing, which is great and makes you feel really combined, but it is also quite a big strain on your eyes. Saying that, it is mind-blowing. Some of the special effects, I've never seen such good special effects ever, actually, on anything, TV, on film, whatever. Absolutely stunning. They really know their business with this, and acting throughout is impeccable, really well done. It has a little touch of 2001 Space Odyssey for me, because actually it isn't all super high action. It's a little bit of a kind of painful long time it takes to do everything in space. It's a bit laborious at points, and a bit drawn out, which is what it would be like in real life, I imagine. And it would be quite arduous and be quite a strain to your body, the whole going into space and going so far away, and that comes over really well. Saying that, it is, I would say, quite substantially better than 2001 Space Odyssey, not just because it's newer. I mean, 2001 Space Odyssey, actually I'm going to do a review of, is actually a completely different kettle of fish. It's more of a psychological thing, whereas this is a combination of psychological and action. Parts of it are quite horrific to watch as well. Parts of it are actually quite vivid and quite unpleasant to watch, so be aware of that before you watch it as well. So all in all, pretty amazing, and the storyline is pretty good. It's a little bit weak at points, only minuscule, and that's just because I'm picking at it. It is pretty amazing. If this was actually the only science fiction film you ever went to see, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I think you would actually really see the genre at its best, or definitely at one of its best points, and really fall in love with it and really want to see a lot more. And it is really well done, and hats off to it. It is possibly one of the best films I've seen for a very long time. Especially how they've just done some of the special effects are mind-blowing. Sorry about that noise. I've got my window open slightly. So yes, I really highly recommend that you do watch this film. It is pretty amazing. So I'm going to give this film, and remember this is a Hollywood film, I'm going to give this film 4 out of 5. That is pretty unprecedented. It is that good a film. Really do go and see it. 3D, it's mind blowing. Hurts your eyes, makes them ache a bit, especially if you're wearing glasses as well. But really mind blowing. Well worth seeing. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe or rate and comment below. Thank you.